Hello, I've got a Fish versus Jenny analysis video for everyone that we're going to look at from the Fish's perspective specifically. This time the player we'll be analyzing is me, who's a mid-level fish, and our analysts are Little Turtle, Weger, and doomé. Little Turtle and Weger are two of the best fish players in the game, and I've learned a lot from watching them play. And doomé continues to be one of the best Slap City players, and is just a wealth of Slap knowledge. This session is really long, and it covers a lot of different Fish versus Jenny matchup points, but it also covers a lot of fundamental topics to make you a better Slap City player in general. So I recommend watching this even if you aren't a Fish player and are just a low to mid level player who's trying to improve. Alright, let's start the analysis. Fish versus Jenny, let's go.
Okay.
So is this a tournament set?
Yeah, this is from Slap City Nights 1.
Oh, really?
I see.
I
Yeah.
figured it was just regular people fighting in friendlies.
It's
I don't know, man.
all good.
Am I supposed to be able to hear sound?
No,
Just
no
curious.
sound on this clip.
Alright, just wondering.
Ooh.
So
So you can pause
immediately
anywhere.
I noticed that here, let me just rewind a bit.
Uh-oh, that's not good. You're already getting a note and it's 13 seconds in.
It's like a parent-teacher interview.
I don't know. About
Immediately I noticed.
So your child. So right here, get up attack or a ledge hop attack would be really good, but instead you just do regular get up pretty
Yeah.
slowly. And then you
jab.
flex, and then you could have flexed there instead of jab.
that. Yeah, you always want to
Yeah,
flex.
flex is like
flex is
jab,
better,
except
yeah.
10 trillion times better.
I mean, I guess jab does do 8 damage. Nice fairs.
Using the momentum. And then
Ooh,
whenever you're catching a landing, every single time people try to mix you up. So instead of doing like a short range move like flex, use like your longest move. Like when I'm playing like Remedy or Asha, if I'm playing Remedy, I'll run like way ahead of them and then use F smash. Same with Asha because that covers if they keep going or they try to swerve back
Okay.
instead of just like
So, yeah, just to cover all the options.
Yeah, alternatively, if you don't feel comfortable, just swat them away off the stage
Yeah,
with
with
up tilt.
Up tilt or
If
something.
they're
I was
if they're
say
gonna land
up
on the
tilt would be
stage
my
with a Jenny
choice.
up B especially, you just swat them back off with up.
and then then you can also just meet them. You can just like jump up and hit them too.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Jenny down tilt's a dumb move.
Agreed.
Agreed.
I hated when that move was just always jump cancelable, so it was safe on shield.
I remember the days.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so,
there it is.
So you
But
cover
I
it
can
well.
see why you could use flex, but I feel like just
You could
yeah,
just
that
have like
was-
F tilted
Yeah,
instead.
that was probably F tilt right there.
F tilt into an up B.
Flex out of
That's
shield.
like-
Flex out of shield. People who
That's still that's still better than what I do.
You're giving him a lot of space at the ledge when Fish is actually really good at ledge trapping because of his
Yeah, he
down tilt.
actually is.
Because the only thing that Jenny can do off of the ledge quickly is a ledge hop nair or
Ooh.
get attack that actually like hurts you.
Mhm.
Get up attack's really good, but that's beaten really hard by shielding, and nair is pretty short range. So if you just space it well, you can just hold shield at ledge and kind of bait out all of his options.
Oh, gotcha.
Because if he does like a ledge roll, then you can just Tagoose him.
Yeah, so you're about to get into Jenny Fish Marth percent.
Marth percent. Oh boy, if he did it again.
Need to see how you.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
We take those.
I was gonna say
Yeah,
I
we
need to see how you close out the stock, but you didn't.
He uses the power of the chubby Yoshi.
Also, sometimes in those scenarios, oh wow, back with old power shield.
Feels nostalgic.
Sometimes instead of, I mean, obviously it's sometimes better to dumbbell, but
Do I
I
even
feel
have
like-
control of this? I don't think I do.
with a character like Jen, you can just go out there and just swat you. It's sometimes better to just flex to stop the momentum. Oh god.
So a
Yeah,
big thing
so
But
is
in that
that
scenario,
I was trying to pause for like the past 7 seconds, but I
Oh,
can't
okay.
do it for some reason.
there it is.
Yeah, you can't do high dumbbells against Jenny,
Yeah,
like at all.
never
I
a
heard.
good choice. Mostly, if you want to
It's-
stop the momentum, like I said, flex. And then
Yeah, because you're just gonna get swatted out with fair,
Mhm.
no matter how many times
Yeah.
you do it.
also
Because they can go all the way to the blast zone, so it doesn't matter how far away you are. They could go all the way to blast zone and come back.
Though I can't blame you. I still do that exact same thing.
Also, something that I notice a lot of fishes do is that they spam flex a lot when they're being comboed, and that makes it a lot easier to get like bigger follow-ups. So
Yeah.
like sometimes like Jenny, all of her combo moves are just disjoints except for like Nair. Even then, Nair's pretty disjointed. So like against Jenny, flexing out of combos isn't that great because I can space things pretty easily. So instead you might just want like focusing on like you might just
DI
want to
and
focus on
stuff.
just DI
You
it.
should focus on DI and when you're gonna use your jump.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Also, a
also a
big thing. This is
very
more like a
important part.
general tip: is that people in Slap like waste their jumps so much. Like they will mash jump as soon as they take a hit. I knew I used to do that.
They're mashing something.
Mhm. Either flex or jump or whatever. You know,
Yeah.
a combo breaker.
Why don't I have power to pause the video?
Gotta
you-
press the bottom left,
Yeah, you're
bro.
clicking the
just
button.
gotta press the little
Yeah. Do you guys see it like freeze for a second, but then resume?
Nope.
No.
What's the
Oh
clock
wait,
for you
it
guys
does
at
that
right
for
now?
me too.
Ooh, good down B conversion.
Wait, what's the clock
So
for you
right
guys right now?
here, so like right there. Let me
520.
just.
Oh my god, I was at like 527 because I kept.
Oh what?
Oh my god.
Oh my god, this
Okay,
site.
so I'm just gonna go back a bit. Wait a second. So you do a good mix up with the double jump. So right here, right? You're giving him so much space when he's at the ledge.
Yeah.
Jenny's really
You're
bad
definitely
trying to
just
get off the
hitting
ledge.
a great spot.
Yeah, like that, like side B dash dance in your ledge, you can't act quick enough out of it to actually punish anything when you could have just walked up and held shield or like
Like you can
dash
just
dance
drop
near the
some
ledge, you
dares or
know?
just like a dare or something,
Hmm.
then just react to their option and flex, something like that.
Like right now, like a lot of your neutral I
Oh my
notice is very nice. Is like very
Nice.
defensive, but you're not like pressing your advantage enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, and what happens when you don't press your advantage enough in this matchup is, again, you get Jenny's at 140 that you can't kill anymore because
Yeah.
you have to find a
That
straight hit.
sucks.
It could be hard.
Yeah, like you're just kind of like dash
Oh,
dancing when
there
you're
you
on the
go.
platform. Like it worked out for you, but you could have also just like started up tilting or like wave land multi-flex, you know?
Yeah. Okay.
Just
You probably could have continued that
okay,
right
so
there from the
I can't
flex.
click the video.
I feel like you should
Okay.
never back off after you land a flex unless it's like I guess off stage.
Okay.
Yeah,
'Cause
so
that's an entirely different use.
real
for flex.
quick, this is something that kind of comes with just like playing a lot. Most like mid-level players, they just kind of see it as like I need to keep hitting my opponent. And it doesn't matter what percent they're at, just hit them with something because that hitting them means you're winning, right? In certain matchups, you don't want to hit them after a certain percent. So in like let's say in this matchup, you kind of want to get the Jenny to like around 90 to 100, and then you want to only pretty much exclusively go for your kill confirms. Like, I'm stressing the Marthritis thing because it can really mess you up. I've had games where I go like a Jenny gets like 170 for two of their stocks, and I'm just like, why are they at this percent? They should never be at this percent. So sometimes you just want to stop doing random stray hits and start going for like, baiting out something and going for your F tilt up B confirm or going for an up throw side B or something like that. I'm not sure if up throw side B
Yeah, I don't know if it
works at
even
all
works on
percents on
Jenny.
Jenny. I
Yeah.
think it works at a certain percent. I'm not sure
I'd
what
say
With
like
Weger
90,
said, but
100%
and
threshold probably.
I'd say with Fish, he's one of the characters that you can actually tunnel vision on kill confirms the easiest because like down air up smash is super good and easy
oh yeah, that
and
too.
not very hard to land.
Definitely.
It's a good
You know,
one.
F tilt is very good for just stuffing out approaches. In fact, you can just do like flex into up
Oof.
B if they
Missed
DI
up the
in.
shield pressure a bit there, but that's fine. Oh, did you just down B?
That was a flex missed input.
It
Yeah,
was a good wait on
probably.
the get ledge attack.
All right.
Oh, not okay. That
Good.
was a good
Ooh,
dare.
nice.
That's a
That's
good dare. The best
that's
option.
The
a
classic,
good
the
edge
Jenny
though.
killer.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good.
Also,
You
when
didn't
when you get
dumbbell.
hit at higher percents, it's not always a good idea to immediately side B. But if you flex first, it stops your momentum instead of carrying it like a bit that
Yeah.
side B does.
Sometimes you'll just die because when you could have lived because you side beat. Happens to me a lot.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So I feel like this game just really came down to like you aren't pressing your advantage enough where it really matters. Because Jenny's pretty bad at dealing with pressure since all of her hitboxes are pretty slow.
Mhm.
You can't really throw out a back air when you're trying to make it back to the stage.
I'm just gonna go back real quick. Something Something that I just noticed. Where was it? I cannot roll this back.
Just like click and drag.
Okay, so like
yeah.
right around here, you like go for the dare and you see that you missed it because you have the because Spoobert has the invincibility here. Something that a lot you can get away with a lot of times against a lot of players, at least for the first couple times, is if you just do like a full hop here and you don't commit to anything, and then you bait out, they jump on with
Mhm.
something because a lot of people autopilot jump on with something. Like I know Spoobert in particular always goes for like the wall jump axe or something like that. You could just jump, wait to see if they do anything, and if they do something, you burn your double jump and then down air in their end lag. And if they don't do something, you can just double jump and fade back and stay in position to punish something that they do later. And if you're in the air long enough, you can even just down air them straight off the edge if they just don't do anything.
Yeah,
So
double
just
jump at ledges is super
yeah,
good.
just doing empty hops
Yeah.
is really really nice. And if they just do like a normal get up, you can actually tomahawk them too. So that's fun.
Mhm.
Nice, awesome. That was like a lot of info. That's really good.
Yeah,
Thank
there's
you,
a
thank
lot
you.
of things to
Yeah,
consider.
I mean, if you start like, if you just think about this stuff when, like when you're playing, you'll start to realize that a lot of people do these things. So you
Mhm.
can just get away with so much stuff, especially
Yeah,
with
like
the double jumps. Husky
yes,
did it to
like
me a ton of times, and I was like, I should stop this.
yeah, like
Yeah.
every time I play Asha, like when like even if I don't have down smash out, just like jump, jump again, maybe even teleport up again, and then they'll do something.
my
It's like,
God.
okay, here you go.
Gotcha.
You know what she means.
Oop, all right. Yeah. Next game. Yeah, against
On
another
Pepper,
Jenny,
huh?
Dolphin Starbeam. You guys might know Dolphin
Yeah,
Starbeam.
yeah. We know.
Real quick, hold on. I actually want to see.
Yeah.
Huh.
DSB. Okay, so
I can understand the meta
yeah, I
ban,
just
I
want to talk about
suppose.
stage bans
Yeah,
real
yeah. Go
quick
ahead.
as fish.
Personally, I would not ban Pepper,
Okay.
but that's just me. I think it's because
Jenny also likes
both
Pepper, though.
characters, yeah, obviously both characters like Pepper. I think they're just better things to ban. I always think Null's
I
a
think no, actually, I think this is probably the best you could get against Jenny.
thing
I
set.
think this is I don't think you want to take Jenny's to Pepper because the yeah, you can kind of kill her earlier, but why let her have the opportunity to just catch you with a falling up air through a platform and you just die?
Mm-hmm.
It's like a true combo to death if you get caught on a platform with
Yeah.
a falling up air because they get
Especially
falling
when one of
up air, down B, up air, and you just die no matter what.
yeah.
No matter what DI, almost any percent. I think you die starting at like 20. So
Especially when one of Fish's biggest strengths is he's super consistent in how long he lives, and then
yeah,
you kind of
so
forfeit that when you pick a stage where you can get gimped like Pepper.
yeah, I think the pepper band's good. Null and Fancy are both I think decent for you. I
Yeah,
think
they're
Null
pretty
is actually
good.
slightly worse, so going Fancy was probably the better play.
Mhm.
Especially if the Jenny uses like projectiles like the axes and stuff. It could really mess you up on Null if you don't have the platform to move around with. So I just wanted to take a look at the stages real quick.
Yeah.
Alright, he chose the camo skin, so you're already at a disadvantage.
You can't see him.
He counterpicked you, of course. He knew.
Yeah, so oh,
Probably could
you're
have
able
gone
to
for a
catch
back
him
or
with the
something
flex.
Yeah, so right there, you backed off really hard for no reason. Look at this.
Yeah.
Ready? He gets on there.
Yeah, you just
Push
do
it,
like one
yep, he's
flex.
on ledge and you jump
Yeah,
back.
you just
Yeah.
You could have jumped forward there and waited above him. I mean, you've got him on the ledge, you're just not hitting him.
Yeah.
You've won half the war.
Ooh.
So he's on ledge again, and then you do like a fading dumbbell when you could have just been like going in.
Oh.
That's a good dumbbell though.
Yeah, the first dumbbell was not a great choice, just because he was pretty close.
hmm
I
He's
see.
farther out. It's not really a big deal, but just to throw something out there to
No,
cause
you're
pressure.
actually okay here. This is just a
Jenny.
matchup.
Okay.
Oof.
Probably could have gotten a bigger combo there. Air strong's just air strong.
Something with mid-level Jennies in particular is that they love using down tilt out of disadvantage.
Yeah.
So like sometimes I'll pressure them and then I'll just purposely stay on the ground.
That's actually something I still struggle with against Jenny matchups, is because get up, like wake up from anything down tilt, just catch fish like
Same
almost
with
anywhere.
certain rubies where they like using their smash attacks a lot out of disadvantage, like Dandy and Master Squirrel specifically.
Also, before you unpause this, you finish your thought, but just don't unpause this.
Like basically like any, because it's more of a mid-level player problem where they like using their not like their most like advansive options, like the ones that get them towards you, but those are often not safe on shield. So if you get them in disadvantage, and normally if they're in the air, you can try to like meet them and just like surprise them with aerials. But if they're on the ground, sometimes the better play might just to be hold shield and see what they do, because if you react fast enough, you can react to if they try to walk up, grab you, and if they use an attack, you can just shield grab them or do anything out of shield. Yeah, Turtle?
Yeah. So right here, I'm just curious. I want to see. Do you remember what you did here?
No.
What would you do here right now if you were to do something?
So is it after I get hit by the air strong?
You didn't get hit by it. You're sitting in shield here. He misses the air strong and lands in front of you.
Oh,
What punish are you gonna go with?
F tilt normally.
F tilt at 28%.
Yeah. Yeah, even at 28.
I think you should probably pay a little more attention to like combo game openings. Like this is just a straight neutral win here. So you can
I would
start
pick
with
Dare.
You could start with
Yeah.
anything you want,
Dare's
and yeah, I
probably-
would start with Dare, honestly, because Dare can lead into Build-A-Bear combos. So yeah, if you
Wow.
like if you F tilt here,
There's nothing wrong.
you're gonna
is
get
that?
like one F tilt and then an up B maybe, and that's about it.
Why
if they
does your
don't
mom
air
let
it
you
out,
have
just-
free-flowing combos, Fish?
Build-A-Bear combos. What do you mean? You don't like Build-A-Bear combos, Mr. Asha?
I wish I had.
Mr. Rush?
All right, I just want to see
I
what
only
you
got
do here.
fair. Oh,
Nair.
I got
Okay, so
Nair.
you get
I
a
mean, it's a decent get off.
yes. So you get a
Yeah.
in that situation, it's like okay, like you might have just been like, oh, I'm sitting in shield. I'm scared. I didn't want to get hit by that. Just get off me. But in the future, you want to for punishes like those, like that could have been easily 30, 40%, maybe even a stock if you really converted off of it.
Oh, wow.
But yeah, just pay attention to like when stuff like that happens and really think. It's hard to think quick like that, but you should really try to think about what can I do to get the maximum punish for a really, really laggy move if they use it. Because if you did a really good punish there and Dolphin was like, dang, I really ate a big punish for trying to do that air strong. Maybe I shouldn't do that again. And that you make them stop using their air strong. Because I know it was catching you a couple times, but if you start showing them that, hey, if you keep using this, I'm gonna see it coming and I'm gonna punish you for it, it actually might persuade them to stop using it. And that's good for you because then
Or
you don't have to really worry about it.
Because every Jenny plays the same. They're just keep using it.
Every Granny does play the same. That's a fact.
See, there he goes again trying to do it.
Mhm.
This is a slightly better punish there.
Yeah, so you chase the landing well.
Okay.
Oh.
Got P shielded though.
Okay, this should be a yeah. Okay,
Yeah, that's just a kill.
good holding ledge. I'm proud.
The first person to ever hold ledge against a Jenny recovering.
What a development. Yeah, just backing off.
Wow, that clanks. Okay,
Ooh.
I like the down air there.
Yeah, that was an interesting option.
No, it was a smart down air. If you
Yeah.
caught the tech chase, you could have converted really well.
You're just going for a safe landing.
Yeah. So right here,
Nair a lot.
keep percents in mind. You know that he wants to do something that kills you, so you just have to watch out for him starting up a kill confirm on you, which is like a falling up air, or say like you don't want to get
Down
grabbed,
tilt.
obviously.
Yeah, you don't want.
Yeah, so you just want to play around what they're gonna kill you with. Like you don't really have to play around back air too much because you're already at 142, and that's not gonna kill you. I don't think that converts. Correct me if I'm wrong.
It doesn't.
It doesn't. Yeah, I don't think it does.
No true conversions from back air.
So here you could choose like two different paths. You could wait. You could be like campy, or you could just aggro rush down. So That's up to you, really. That's for
Mhm.
you to decide your play style there. So like right there, he kind of just, you know,
Killed you.
yeah,
Yes,
he
he did
just
kill him.
he just straight up ran up on you with his kill move and it worked. You don't want to let that happen.
Huh.
Yes, good job with shielding the down tilt.
Another thing I'm noticing, just I want to bring it up before I forget again because I forgot like twice already. You're playing too honest.
Mm.
You're getting Jenny off the stage like a lot, and she's not dying.
Yeah.
Like
Every
sometimes I
single
see
time.
there's a lot of situations where he'll recover low at like 30. He should just die. He shouldn't be
Oh,
able to do that
right.
against you.
Uh-huh.
Just like go down there with like a down air so that you don't like you could run off backwards and down air to catch like slightly under the stage if they try to go slightly under it, and you can recover no matter what. You don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, that's.
But if you like down air if you down air them once at like 30 and they're going low, they're just dead because you recover back up and hold ledge from them.
Oh wow.
So that's something I had to learn against like idols and stuff.
a big Jenny.
Don't play honest. You
Mhm.
can't afford to play honest in heavy punish matchups because they don't.
Yeah, like right there, you do another retreat. It just like
Yeah, he kind of
he techs towards
could
you.
have been more aggressive.
Let's see. Yeah, so he texts towards you, and you just kind of give him all the space in the world. When really like what I would have done there is as soon as he's in that tech spot, like the opportunity, I would stand where the Tekken would cover and hold shield, because if he techs away, it's basically the same thing as teching on the spot, and he would probably do a down tilt out of wake up, and if he techs towards you, you could just flex out of shield and then get a decent punish that way.
Also, a side note: if you ever shield the Jenny Dare, or not a Jenny Dare, a Jenny down tilt, and they're on the same level as you, so they're not doing it like off a platform or whatever, most of the time your best punish is going to be because they're going to be behind you for the most part. Most of the time you could just jump out of shield, fade back, and do a down air, and that can be a kill confirmer or a combo starter. So
Oh whoa, that's pretty good.
There's everything, dude.
yeah, you just got to react quick enough because there's a lot of end leg if you shield it.
Mm.
Also, right there, you mashed flex, burned your jump, and now you're gonna get juggled. Or you should have been
Or not.
juggled, is what I should say.
I gave you a lot of space there.
You should be dead right here. You should have died as soon as you charged that dumbbell. He could have went out there and fared you. So watch out for that.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think that was the best place to use a dumbbell.
Right.
I feel like I would only use a dumbbell if they've gone way off stage, not like within ledge distance.
Alright, dumbbell to cover, and then you just want to focus on his get up option. If you can't get there in time to like down air or whatever, just throw the cover dumbbell and focus on his option.
The idea is that you want to do something non-committal to force out his committal option, because like if you start like down tilting at ledge, he'll just get up attack you. But if you dash dance near the ledge, you have all the time in the world to react to whatever he does. Same with shielding and dash dancing near ledge and doing that double jump above ledge are all incredible options.
Yeah, putting up shields is really fast. So
Good tech.
Mhm.
That's kind of the counter, especially at higher percents, because when you're at a higher percent, whoever hits you has more hit stops. So if you're at like 130% and Jenny hits you with an air strong, you can just jump into it. She's gonna be in hit stop for a while you're teched on the floor, and then you can just get a super big combo.
yeah, just when you do that, remember to not hold the stick when you tech. Otherwise you'll tech
Yeah.
away and get nothing. I do that all the time.
What just happens?
No,
Tech
I
I can
cancel.
respect it.
That's humble.
Yeah, so right there, you
Yeah,
should
that could've
have
been a
gone down, or you could
Oh.
either probably have like back-aired him and
Yeah,
get
just
this on the stage
back
spike.
here.
Yeah, I just want to. This is a good place to show what I was talking about before. So you hit him off the stage here. So he has two options here. You're throwing the dumbbell, so that covers him like staying at around the height he's at right now. But as soon as you realize he's not going up, so right here you should realize he's going for a sweet spot. You could actually turn around, wave dash back, and just do a short hop downer, and he's dead.
Yeah, right here, just go
Yeah,
forward.
that could have been a down.
Yeah, so you don't have to stay on the stage when you do those down airs.
Oh,
You can
okay.
just turn your back toward him, and come down with your elbow like inside the ledge.
Yeah, you don't
And he
have to
can't
worry
get under
about dying either because you have both your jump as well as Fish has a huge uppy, so you can just do it and then eat back to the stage.
Yeah, you can edge guard Jenny super well if you know how to do it. She could do the same to you, but
That's besides the point.
just like general note, work on punish game flow charts.
Yeah, I definitely
Okay,
agree
see
with
this.
a lot of opportunities
good
I see sometimes
opportunity.
are just not being capitalized on properly.
Yeah, as fish punish game is like your biggest tool.
Oh
So
yeah,
if you're not
absolutely.
good, if
Yeah,
you're not
right there,
great with it,
again,
that's
right
a
there, you could have gone for
crippling.
just a downer, or maybe you hold ledge and then you can do like a ledge hop fair or something.
Yeah, that's actually not a bad. Just hold ledge, and sometimes they either just don't make it or.
No, we live in.
Yeah, barely living.
Oh.
my God, I can't believe that worked.
Saved.
Okay.
That
the second
should-
the second one
Yeah,
wasn't.
the second one was not necessary. I
If you
see
did a
the
nair there,
idea.
you would have gotten so much more.
Oh, Sly.
Yeah.
All right.
Cool.
Alright, this
nice.
is Mr. Airstrong himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this
Mr.
game,
Third place at today's tournament with Airstrong.
this game is like way different than the other two, as you'll see.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Let's start it up.
I literally just played like an hour
Yeah.
of friendlies with Sly today in this matchup, so.
Just real quick something before we start this
Yeah.
one. You're doing a lot of Wait, hold on. I need to. Where was it? Shoot. Totally forgot my train of thought. It'll pop up again. Wow, he banned Fluffy. Okay.
Not a bad stage pick. Just neutral-ish, I guess.
Yeah, so right there, when you flex, when you hit basically any aerial on shield and you're
Then
close
yeah,
up to
you just
flex,
go to a
you
flex
can
and then
go
you flex
ham
shield pressure.
with your shield pressure.
Just-
Like it is brutal, and you will push him off the stage and deal a lot of shield damage. But instead,
Mhm.
you just like flex once and then like back off, and
Yeah, that is.
yeah, like you
Yeah, you
like,
can count like 4 to 5 and then jump off the shield and see if they try to do like a panic option.
If they're
and get
gonna,
it
if
there.
they might roll or grab. I've seen that one a lot
yeah, like
actually.
right there, like
Right.
because whenever
Pressure
Fish
carry.
hits shield, he's basically put an advantage. Like that's how strong his shield pressure is.
It's like Fox.
Yeah, spamming.
Yeah, so right
Flex
right
again.
there,
Yeah.
it's kind of a good example of why you shouldn't be overzealous with your flex usage.
I know
right?
Sly capitalizes on
You
that a
flex,
lot.
you flex,
Well,
and then he just gets like another combo starter on you.
So Sly is definitely one that won't let you dumbbell.
yeah.
So
Okay.
we might see that.
Oh,
Yeah,
Good
right,
weight,
again,
bad
they're
punish.
using the
Yeah,
flex
that
to
he
try to
does
cover
it
his
a
landing
lot.
options. Again, like if you were to just use any like long-reaching move and just
yeah. You should
overshoot
be
it.
punishing a lot more of his land or
Mhm.
his air dodges.
Good uppy. You use it early to cover the dare.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Good job.
Just get the damage.
that was close. You had the right train of thought there. You just weren't
Yeah.
quick enough.
Well, that's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair is a good wall move.
Sure is, Billy.
Call me.
Yeah.
Billy.
I'm sorry. I just
Alright,
call
he should be
everyone
dead
Billy.
right
No
there.
discrimination. Yeah.
Good job.
Okay, there it is. Yeah, that was a good uppy.
So that's really good. You use your when he takes a second to charge his up smash, you use it to push him into the corner. What you do with him in the corner isn't very good, but you at least take the opportunity to.
Oh, if you land on the platform there.
Mm-hmm. Potential was there.
So, real quick, right there. if you're fighting a Jenny that's constantly just wave dash back air or wave dash back air or like fade back airing you, just use your back air.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you have
Yeah,
a bunch of
back air walls. Never a bad idea.
Like
Back
you
air
just
that.
have to, if you do a fade back air, that covers pretty much most of what they can do with their back air. The only thing it doesn't cover for is if they really go like really fast at you with a back air, and at that point you probably just have to shield because it's pretty respectable. But
Oh boy.
Dare and disadvantage. I'd probably say that's like
Very
one
good.
of the worst things you can do against a Jenny.
In fact, against most people who have played against any
Yeah,
fish.
many fishes, they will expect it. Ooh, Sly loves that
Very
one.
good jump to save yourself from getting killed, but then eat the F smash.
just a quick note, Sly, when you're on the edge, he'll do one of two things. He'll either air strong if he thinks he can gimp you, or he'll use any one of Jenny's moves that hit like the entire corner of the stage. So that could be forward smash, down smash, or forward air. The scariest one is forward air because it's not that committal and can hit you with pretty much any option you do. So you just have to kind of time your invincibility for it. The other two are pretty laggy, so you should just be able to get around those. But just watch out because that's a habit he does. He doesn't usually wait.
Ooh. Probably could have just honestly just faded back.
Yeah, I just want to
Just
see
to
if
keep
there
him
was
from air stronging
something
you.
you could do there.
Yeah.
It's the DI.
Yeah, that's a good point.
You were holding in while
You
like
were
Jenny,
holding in
Jenny
the
near-
entire time.
Yeah, like Fish as a
So
heavy. He doesn't die very easily, as well as you weren't at a high enough percent that DI.
Yeah, Nair's not gonna kill you at that percent. It can't
Yeah,
hurt.
you're at like 56. You are not gonna die from that Nair. If you just held out, you probably would have had enough time to like nair him or something to get him off of you.
Yeah, so let's just, for this little lesson here, just follow your DI here. So you were doing a back air here towards him, so it makes sense that your first DI input is towards him. Oh, that wasn't even toward him, was it? It actually looked like away. Was that?
I don't.
I
think so.
actually can't tell if that's in and up or not.
I,
I think this one you DI, yeah, you DI that in, it looks like.
Yep.
Okay,
that's
then you
out
flex.
Then you
in,
flex out, which is fine. You get caught by the
Yeah.
falling up air.
Out. You're going out. You're very scared.
You're scared of the fire axe,
Mhm.
and he actually just reads your jump at a shield because he knew that you were gonna be afraid of it, and you could actually still get out of this, even though you DI to get hit by this nair. So you get hit by the nair, you DI up and in for survival DI, which might not have been right.
Definitely.
And then see right there, you have, as soon as you hear, you could even hear just using the audio cue, you can tell. You could just mash up B here, and you'd actually probably be fine. Like
yeah,
right.
honestly, you would
Yeah,
be
right
fine.
there.
So you're
For
you're
sure.
out of hit stun right there almost. Sorry, I didn't pause it quick enough. So you're gonna be out of hit stun right like there. You have plenty of time to do an up B, and from there you
Or
wouldn't
even, like,
die.
nair.
Yeah. Would he
I
be
feel
able
like
to
he
get
might have grabbed the ledge though.
Nair comes out in negative frame 3.
So yeah,
I
you
mean,
still have your double jump and
feel like he
everything.
would've
So you have
fell.
you actually have a lot of options here. You could actually just straight up jump and flex into him. There's a lot of things you can do here. So
I
you
feel
weren't
like if he,
at this point you
he
weren't
would've
actually
been the
dead.
best choice.
So you actually, I think you fade in underneath him, and he has to
Mhm.
turn around to hit you. Yeah,
Yep,
he has
he
to turn around to
Yes.
hit you. So you did have time to survive there. If you up B'd in toward the stage, you would be able to drift back, and you probably would have hit him. So you would have been fine. I know that's something I struggled with against Sly for a long time. He literally beat me because I would get cheesed with Dare once or twice a game,
Mhm.
and I would die at like 40.
Gotcha. There's one little thing I wanted to look at, where I guess I go for an up B, like slides up in the air, and then Sly air dodges my up B. I'm just wondering like if that's
Oh, is that
that's
the
an up
one
B
where
you guys would have gone
F
for?
you F tilted
Oh.
him and he went like way up off the screen, and you tried to like double jump follow up B him?
Yeah.
I think I saw that. So what was the question you were asking about that?
So
So
what do we up be there?
yeah.
Definitely.
No.
No.
Yeah, like
No.
like
I
as
would
fish,
I would maybe jump up to maybe prompt an air dodge from side because
Yes.
he loves to do that.
Yeah, since
Yeah.
you're
But
the
I
one,
would not
you're the
go
one
for
that's
something committal.
dictating what happens with that situation. You don't have to commit to anything. He's the one.
Yeah, as soon as you, because you have a lot of time to realize whether or not he's too high percent or too high up to be hit by your F, like right. But that wasn't the one you were talking about, was it?
No, I think that's the only one that happened though. But yeah, that's the one I was
I
No,
think
there
thinking.
was
there's
one where
two.
you had to.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was one where he went like really high
I'm
off the
pretty sure
stage
it's like this
and you had
stock.
to like double jump
I
to
could be
up
wrong
B.
though. I don't know.
Check it out, I guess.
It's at like 100 percentage on slide.
Yeah,
if
he
you
went
F
like
tilt
really
him.
high, and at that point, you were just kind of going for like a, I hope he falls into this kind of thing,
Yeah.
If you're
which you
talking
didn't
about
really need to
this
do.
though, I probably would have gone for that honestly.
Yeah, I think I would have gone for that up B too. It looked like it would have hit.
Yeah, definitely.
Spamming flex. Got
Oof.
you really punished here.
Hmm.
I think it must.
I
have
mean,
been
I
from-
know exactly which one you were talking about. So don't think doing the up B was the correct option. I think just jumping up and pretending like you were gonna do the up B, or maybe even doing an up air just to like kind of start the animation,
Right.
or start an animation to make him get scared.
Yeah, that's smart.
I heard someone talking about jumping up and just like flexing. Huh. It must have been the first stock then.
Yeah, we already talked about the shield pressure.
So right there, it's good.
That was
but
good
the
there,
diff-
but yeah, you didn't punish his air
See,
dodge
like right there,
not
you did
either.
the instead of doing an up B, you did like an up air, and he air dodged, and then you kind of had free.
But then you do the flex to try to cover the landing.
Yeah, not the best option, definitely.
Early up B, good.
Oof. I probably would have gone for an up air there.
Mhm.
It's not a bad option for you to go to an up B there. It's just I feel like there could have been more potential if you up aired.
I didn't bring it up the first time, but since we're going back here, that side B, down B, even though you saw him recovering low, was kind of a waste of an edge guard opportunity.
Oh,
Right here,
this.
this is it.
Yeah.
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 So you hit him. You hit him with the upper swing part. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
like,
So he's
he
in
was
the air
already
right here,
midair. He was
and this
not
is when you
grounded.
yeah, this is when you F tilt him. So whenever you hit someone, if they're not on the ground, especially if it's Jenny, because she just barely gets hit by the true combo at certain percents. If they're not on the ground initially, you probably won't be able to hit them with the up B, and especially if they're at that high percent.
Unless
So at
you
this
spawn
point,
him.
you're still in the move. You right here, you should know you cannot hit him with an up B, and this is before you even started your jump or up B or anything. So at this point,
You just
you
want to like
don't.
do a double jump.
Yeah, you just have to kind of respect what he can do, because he can come down with an air strong here. There's no way for you to kill him here without getting some sort of either A, read, or B, a reaction to what he does in the air.
Mhm.
So you definitely don't want to, and especially because he's already right here. He's out. He jumped. He's out of hit stun. You're
Yeah,
nowhere close
already
to him.
done, bro.
Yeah, he's already out of there. So now all he has to do, you're putting yourself in tons of lag by doing this right now. So he can actually come down with like falling up air and start his own combo off the platform too, because the platform I think is moving towards. Yeah, so this could
It
be really
is.
really bad for you. Luckily,
He just
he-
one up
yeah,
tilt
luckily the
and
platform
leaves.
helped you there because he went for up tilt stuff. But yeah, I wouldn't have gone for up B there. I would have just tried to bait something out and been like, okay, I hit him at the top arc of the F tilt. I'm not going to be able to get the up B here, so I just have to respect and try to punish what he does.
Gotcha.
That
Flex
probably covers
armor.
it for this match.
Love that
Flex armor.
move.
And that was a good call out. He was at high percent, so he was just spamming this air strongs hoping for something.
Yeah, I think so. I feel like the big takeaways here are, it's basically all about advantage, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
capitalize
I would
advantage.
agree.
That your combos are not as big as they could be. Your ledge guarding is
Almost
rather
non-existent
not as
besides
yeah,
dumbbells.
yeah, like you are
It's not as good as
focusing
it could be.
far too heavy on like giving him space when really, as the person who's dictating the pace of the match, uh, you do have to give some space, depending on the player and character, a bunch of variables, but just completely like standing center stage as they recover, just hoping that they shoot the recovery too high that you can downer them isn't very good. As well as hidden aerial on shield, like a fast fall aerial when you're close to shield, doing like one flex and then backing off, when you could just be going way in and demolishing the shield and putting yourself further in advantage.
Yeah, after you polish up some things like your option select and your punish game, then you start really just playing against the player instead of playing against yourself and the player,
Mm-hmm.
because you're kind of shooting yourself in the foot by not taking like opportunities to their fullest extent.
Yeah,
Because then you just have to win more neutrals, which is like harder on you. One last thing right here. Now that I'm actually looking at it, just as a rule of thumb, and you can usually react to it. So you get a down tilt here, and he goes up to
For-
just above your head. In your mind, you're already thinking F tilt. So when you do the F tilt, you know that you're gonna hit him on the top swing of it. And generally, when you hit them with the top swing of F tilt, you're usually not gonna get the up B.
yeah,
But I mean,
Unless
I
it's
still
Asha.
probably would have went for this up B just because it's like, if it did work, it's a kill at like a pretty early percent. But you can start to notice like tip of F tilt hitting on Jenny, like light characters, tends to not work, almost regardless of percent. And then he does the broken cheat move on you.
The classic
Up tilt,
unfortunate.
fish and Asha
F-smash.
killer.
Yeah, so again, just play a little more dishonest,
Mhm.
because if he's doing
That's just how
if
you
he's
play.
doing the 1-2, then you should do the throw off stage down air, die at 20, because I'm
Because your
fish
character
and you get
has
edge guarded
bad
because you're Jenny. It's just how it goes.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's
Yeah, I
basically
definitely agree.
it's like neutral is obviously not perfect, disadvantage not perfect, but I feel like the biggest issue is definitely your advantage and how you choose to uh, like go into opportunities that should benefit you, and that people kind of get easy reversals because of the space that you give them,
Yeah.
along with doing committal options when you are the one that should be non-committal.
Mhm.
So next time you play, big things are look for edge guarding opportunities and make note of and like act on them. When you're in advantage, force out options, and I guess that's really as well as also work on your combos too.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you didn't. There's
Awesome.
a lot of times where you get a dare
So
and then you
right
get
there,
like,
right there was almost pretty good. You were a little bit late
yeah, you had
reacting
the
to
idea.
his normal getup,
That probably would have been a
or I
stock
mean
right there.
his getup attack there.
Or well, I guess it was.
It was a yeah, it was a stuff.
But that's not.
Yeah, it got
But
green.
that's not because that's because it was Dolphins misplay.
That's Dolphins B.
I'm just looking at.
Also,
other
you
stuff.
should probably make use of Nair more.
Okay.
Nair is incredible.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this
you-
patch Nair's been really
It's Nair.
good.
Nair has always been good.
I
Dude.
see. Look, you
Well,
did
I
a
mean, I'm
dare.
not
and-
saying it's
Yeah, look at that.
That's
look
like
at
a
that.
fair.
You do
And then
the
into something else.
you do a dare. You bait out an option from him. You hit him with another dare. You start getting a combo string off of it, and then if the platform wasn't there or you reacted to fall through quick enough, you could have actually pushed him off stage, and that could have been stuck.
Ooh.
So yeah, you've got like you're showing that you're capable of doing
Yeah,
it.
you
just
have the
gotta
potential.
you just have to make it consistent
Mhm.
when you do it.
So,
So, yeah.
Gotcha. Great. Thanks, guys. That was like, yeah, that was really, really good. A lot of great
Totally.
tips there and a lot of stuff I got to work on.
You are welcome.
No problemo.
All right, I'm gonna shut down the stream. All right, thanks everyone for watching. Bye bye. All right. Big thanks to Little Turtle, Weger, and Doomé for all of that great info. You can check out Little Turtle on Twitch at twitch.tv/LittleTurtleSC, and you can follow Weger on Twitter at DumboMan5000, and you can also follow Doomé on Twitter at DooméGuy. All right, thanks for watching. See you later.